What's up, Earth 2? It's Jonah Gabriel. I'm here outside the Masonic Temple in Santa Barbara, California. Figured it'd be a good place to film the introduction to this video because I'm going to be talking about guilds, alliances, and enterprises that are popping up across the Earth 2 landscape. And stick around for the end of the video because I'm going to be announcing another land giveaway. The land that I gave away in my first land giveaway was 20 tiles of US land. At the time that I gave it away, it was like $34, but now it's soaring over $100 in value. So stick around for the land giveaway. I will announce how to play at the end of this video. Just yesterday, or 2 or 3 days ago, I posted a video on creating player culture within Earth 2. And then the very same day, I started getting invites to guilds. And I was like, awesome. People are doing the things that humans do, which is team up, create alliances, create factions, because they understand that we're stronger together. And so one of the first things that I suggested to the people who were inviting me to these new guilds was, let's get really clear on what the principles of these guilds are. Like, what is it that these guilds stand for? And let's let that be a guiding light to how we operate. And I was really pleased to see Earth 2 Alphas, also known as the Alpha Kings, adopt that and write a charter. And within their charter, I'll pop into a screen share soon and we'll read the charter together because it's pretty poignant. But, you know, they talk about foundationally being founded on principles of collaboration, mutual benefit, integrity, that sort of thing. So I really appreciated that. Now there's some other factions that are popping up that are a little bit more, I don't know, elitist. They're a little bit scammy too. They're talking about a central bank and every member must donate a 750 tile piece of land to the central bank, but only one person controls it. So sort of gonna call out a little bit of what looks like some shady practices that are emerging. And then also going to talk about some really cool enterprise projects, people who are getting creative and taking the concept to the next level, building visions for the future. So I'm going to pop back into my office and then we'll finish the video there. What's up, y'all? I'm back in the office and I'm about to do some screen sharing and show you what I've been talking about. But before I do, I want to make absolutely clear that I am not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with the Freemasons. I just thought it would be an appropriate place to film the intro to this video, seeing as how we're talking about guilds, alliances, and kind of like societies. The other thing that I want to say is this next bit is like, this is for the Earth 2 user who's ready to take their geekiness and nerddom of this game to the next level. You thought it was all about just buying tiles and selling and increasing your net worth, and there might be some phase 2 stuff coming down the line. Well, already people are planning for that phase 2 and organizing. That's what we do, right? So I want to show you first an example of a guild. And this I will claim that I am affiliated with in that I've joined it and I appreciate its charter. And this is the Alpha Kingdom. I'm going to share my screen here. Screen share, boom. I am here on the Discord channel of Alpha Kingdom, and I'm just going to read the charter of Alpha Kingdom. Alpha Kingdom is the first and best user-driven organization within Earth 2. As early investors and high-ranking members of the leaderboard in the game, your kings have learned many lessons, some of them the hard way. Our mission is to create content such as guides and videos. Hey, look what I'm doing. So you can benefit from your experience. In addition to guides and videos, we are already discussing ways to host events and rewards such as referrals. This is the part of Alpha Kingdom that I really appreciate, or rather part of the charter that I really appreciate. While Alpha Kingdom represents the principles of ethics, integrity, peace, and justice, we understand the call of our members to clearly define what our position in the game will be. The public details around Earth 2 are few and far between. As kings, our commitment to our members is to make Earth 2 an enjoyable and profitable experience. We know there will be an element of player versus player, but we do not know if it will be optional or if players would be ganked during casual play, for example. If this is the design of Earth 2, we will be prepared to organize efforts or even war to defend our community. We are not just kings, we are your kings. Alpha Kingdom belongs to you as much as it does us. We are extremely humbled by your support and thank you for joining us on this adventure. And then they encourage thoughts, ideas, and requests. The things that I like about this organization is that it has a clear charter and mission. And that charter is based off of principles that I personally align with. It's also inclusive, right? It's open for anybody who wants to join it. There's also a clear leadership structure. There's ways that you can rank up. There's a round table of kings. I love that it's a round table. It's democratic at its core. Excellent. It's not just one person calling all the shots. Additionally, it has clear rules. Check it out. These are all the rules, right? And I encourage you, if you join, to read the rules yourself. As long as there are rules that we can read and they're clear, that's what I like. I like clarity. I don't like ambiguity of not knowing how to act or behave or whatever within a framework. It's just all laid out. The other things that I like is that there are clear ways to advance in the ranks and be part of decision-making processes. And it should be noted that a ton of this is super emergent, right? This is like within the last 2 days that this has been coming online. And so shout outs to King Nameless, King Otherwise, and the rest of the kings on Alpha Kingdom. You're doing an awesome job. Really appreciate what you're doing. And there's going to be links to how to join down in the description, and it's actually going to be one of the things that you have to do if you want to qualify for our land giveaway at the end of this video. So be prepared to join Alpha Kingdom. I do want to mention that there's a few other guilds that have emerged. This one, I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name, Gydritis Mafia Clan and Silent Hunters Projects, SHP. These are a little bit smaller, a little bit more low-key guilds. If you're interested in a more intimate experience, then you might want to check out these. I'm going to put their links in the description as well. So that covers the guilds that have emerged, and there's going to be more. There's going to be a ton more. And now I want to talk about alliances. Alliances are basically agreements between different guilds. So as lots of organizations come online within the platform, alliances are the network of guilds who agree that they're aligned, they're going to support one another, that they're going to be collaborative. And why do we create alliances? We create alliances to be less vulnerable and more resilient. Resilient, why? Resilient in the face of external threats. What could those external threats be? It could be a ton of different things. It could be regulation from country governments on virtual land holdings. It could be nefarious organizations within the game. There is one, for example, that has emerged that is a little, people don't know how to feel about it. It's talking about a central banking system. If you want to be a member, you have to donate a 750 tile piece of property into the center. That banking system is only controlled by one particular person. If you suggest ways to make their organization better, you get booted and blocked, which is what happened to me. I was like, hey, I said the same thing that I said to the Alpha Kingdoms. I said, hey, it would be really good if at the foundational inception of this organization, you got really clear about what your principles are and what your collective agreements are among the group. I said that in this other one, and I got kicked out. Just trying to help. But so that is a red flag for me. And the fact that it's one person calling all the shots, also a red flag for me. And then just in the ways that he's interacting in some of the spaces, I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to name the alliance, but what I do want to say is look out for people who are going to be running cons, because those are going to happen in this game also. And then finally, I want to talk about enterprises. Enterprises, there's going to be tons of them that show up within this space, and I just want to feature one that has emerged that I really appreciate and like, and that's Happener Developments. Sharing the screen here. This is someone who bought an entire island in Fiji, and in buying that island was strategic about subdividing his land holdings, because as you probably know, when you buy a piece of property now, the functionality doesn't exist yet to be able to subdivide it. So he bought strategically already subdivided. This is his website, and I'm going to show you his map. Here's the map of the island that he bought. And so he's proposing to handle all of the island infrastructure, the airport, the transportation, the security services, and there's a large exhibition center and a warehouse space and a couple different miscellaneous functionalities. And then there's plots all within the island that are 1 tile, 2 tile, and 4 tile plots. And he's bumped up the value of those like 20x. You know, the market value in Fiji right now, I think it's zoomed to like 30 cents a tile, which is awesome, but he's selling them at $2.50 a tile. But, you know, that's still not a lot of money. And he's added a bunch of value in that you, if you buy into this, are going to be part of this future vision that he's holding. And you can see a little bit more about this future vision here. It looks good. It sounds rad. And I'm going to link this website in the description below, and I encourage y'all to check it out. There's only a limited number of lots available, so if you like the vision, buy in. I bought 4 of them. And so, yeah, just an example of entrepreneurial spirit who loves the platform, sees where it's going, is really enrolled in it and loves the vision of where it's going, and is operating in that space of 10 years into the future. It's rad. So good job, Happener Developments. I hope that this video helps bring you some new users. And now, the moment that you've been waiting for, we are going to give away a piece of land. This one's going to run for longer than the last two. The last two ran for 48 hours. This one's going to run for 4 days. So in 4 days' time, I am going to give away a piece of land. And there are 4 things that you have to do in order to enter in that giveaway. The first thing that you have to do is like the video. It's good for the algorithm, and make sure that you're subscribed on the channel. The second thing you have to do is join the Alpha Kingdom. All you have to do to join the Alpha Kingdom is click the link below. Once you're in there, when you get welcomed by one of the moderators, let them know that you were invited by Jonah Gabriel. The third thing you have to do is comment on this video with your Earth2 username and confirm that you joined the Alpha Kingdom, and, you know, say a little reason for why you're excited about being part of a guild. And then the fourth thing that you have to do is use my referral code to purchase a piece of land within the next 4 days. Doesn't matter how big that piece of land is, as long as the original title for that land is over 20 cents, you will get entered into this land giveaway. Thank you for your time tuning in. Until next time, Jonah Gabriel, Earth 2, Alpha Kingdom. What? Peace.